You're not lazy, you're just exhausted from pretending to be okay.
No one notices when it starts.
Because you're still smiling, still showing up. But something inside you is unraveling.
Quietly.
This isn't just stress. It's burnout. And it doesn't break you with a crash. It dissolves you, one silent piece at a time. Number 10. It begins with doing too much and calling it normal. You're everywhere, for everyone. You say yes even when you're drained. You wake up tired, fall asleep anxious, and still convince yourself this is just what life is. You don't slow down because slowing down feels like failure. So you keep going, because that's what strong people do, right? Number 9. Your body tries to speak first, but you don't listen. The headaches become frequent. Your muscles ache even though you haven't moved. Your chest tightens during small tasks. You convince yourself it's poor sleep or bad posture. But your body is telling you it's overwhelmed. And you silence it with caffeine, fake smiles, and denial. Number 8. Your mind starts slipping away from you. Thoughts feel heavy. Concentration fades. You reread texts and forget what they said. You lose your train of thought mid-sentence. You start calling yourself scatterbrained, but it's not forgetfulness. It's your mind waving a white flag. Number 7. Joy becomes a stranger. The things that once excited you now feel dull. You don't look forward to anything. Even moments of happiness feel muted, like you're watching your life from behind glass. You fake enthusiasm. You force laughter. But inside, you feel like you've vanished. Number 6. You begin to disconnect from everyone. You leave messages on read. You cancel plans you once would have loved. You stop telling people how you're feeling because even you can't explain it. You're still surrounded by people, but the loneliness is louder than ever. Number 5. The mask grows heavier. You keep functioning. You show up. You do your job. You make small talk. You laugh at the right times. No one suspects a thing. Because burnout doesn't always mean breaking down. Sometimes it means breaking, silently. Number 4. Guilt takes over. You feel bad for resting. You feel guilty for saying no. You start to believe you're lazy, useless, ungrateful. Even though you're trying to survive a storm no one else can see. You beat yourself up for slowing down. As if burning out wasn't enough, you punish yourself for it too. Number 3. The silence becomes a scream. You isolate, not for peace, but because everything else feels like noise. You stop speaking up, because what's the point? You stop trying to explain, because people don't really listen. Your mind becomes a chamber of whispers, and every whisper says, "You're not enough. You'll never be enough. You're falling behind." Number 2. You fantasize about vanishing. Not dying, just disappearing. No more expectations, no more pretending. Just silence, just stillness. Just space to exist without constantly proving your worth. You don't want attention. You want relief. Number 1. And finally, you go numb. Not sad, not angry, not afraid. Just blank. You move through your days like a shadow, smiling when you need to, speaking when expected, but inside you feel nothing. And that is the loudest alarm of all, because the mind doesn't scream when it breaks. It whispers, and when you don't listen, it eventually goes quiet. If this explains something you've always felt but never had words for, You're not alone.
You're not broken.
You're just tired of holding everything together in silence.
Share this with someone who's quietly struggling too. Sometimes, a whisper is all it takes to feel seen.
And if this spoke to something inside you,
Subscribe. Not for updates, but for truths that no one else dares to say out loud.